Here's a little secret, actors. Directors are also nervous to meet you. It's true, it's nerve-wracking. We're desperately hoping that you don't regret participating in our project. It's intimidating for us too. Anyway, quick disclaimer before I carry on. A lot of the points that I'm going to address today are my own opinion. They don't apply to every director-actor relationship, obviously. Hi, I'm Laura. I'm a content creator and a filmmaker. I've shot a couple of short films and I've also worked with other directors. So I try and make sure that my actors feel comfortable, listened to, and hopefully respected. But this is something that I've had to work towards. So this is what I've kind of slowly started to build over the couple of short films that I've done. In more concrete terms, I'll address how to create a collaboration between you and the director, how to take ownership of your creativity and your character, and how to have an open communication. By the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer idea about what to expect from directors and what directors might expect from you. Alright, so how much creative ownership do you actually have over the characters that you're going to embody and the script, etc.? So realistically, that's going to depend on directors and depend on the story itself. But you are allowed to take space, right? So first of all, you can ask for an excerpt of the script, or you can ask for the story idea before you say yes to a role that someone's considering you for or someone that has cast you. It might sound a little bit silly, but I have seen actors agree to a role before reading the script because they're looking for opportunities, they're trying to be amenable. And the problem is one of my friends did that. And once she was on the set, she actually became more and more uncomfortable with what the director was asking her to do. This is like a situation that no one wants to be in, especially the actor, but the director as well. You don't want to be on a really sort of awkward, uncomfortable set. And the way to avoid that is just making sure that you have the information you need. Now, not every director is going to actually like sharing the script with you, but just ask. The other thing that you can do to take creative ownership is maybe a little bit obvious, but do the work. So do the prep work, by that I mean. Do your script breakdown, do your character work, whatever that is, like if you're writing a biography, a journal, whatever you need. And I think that's really important because often a character is a co-construction between the actor, the director, and sometimes the writer. So it can be a little bit difficult for an actor to find space within that collaboration. But the more prepared you are and the more you can show that, the more credibility you'll have when you start asking questions or maybe like giving your opinions. And then the final thing is to trust your instincts. If you were cast, chances are the director saw the essence of the character in you that they were casting you for. So that character or part of that character lives within you. So trust your instincts. Actors are really scared to seem difficult to work with, and I completely understand this fear. However, at least for me personally, the earlier you tell me something, the more I can do about it. Now, does that mean that I can accommodate to everything? No, probably not, but I will at least try to accommodate and adapt to some of your needs. Also, if a note doesn't make sense, you have the right to ask for clarification. In my little experience as an actress on a short film set, like for a 48-hour film, anyway, I got a note, and the note was, could you please speak a little bit less theatrically and maybe more naturally? Which made me a little bit self-conscious, and in my brain I was like, oh my god, but this is just how I speak, what do I do? So I asked for clarification and tried different things, and eventually we found something that the director was happy with. But yeah, like notes are not always easy to receive, so it's okay to ask for clarification if a note doesn't make sense to you. Rehearsals are super important for the actor and the director. They're the time when, you're figuring things out together. It's also like the moment that is reserved for the actor and the director. So this is the time for you to ask questions, etc. The first rehearsals that I do a read through, and then after that I will ask the actors if there are any questions, concerns, anything that they're excited about after they've read the script. And from that I can, start building a relationship. So yeah, use that rehearsal time wisely, and test things out, make different choices, see what sticks, and ask questions. The next thing I want to do is talk about trust. Trust between an actor and a director is a tricky thing, just like trust in general between people. It's, it takes time to build, and it kind of always constantly shifting and changing, and you have to like really maintain it, make sure that it's still there. Another example that I can think of is there was a really pivotal scene where the actress had to break down, basically. And she came up to me right before shooting the scene and was like, hey, I don't think I can break down. I don't think I can do the whole tears situation. And I was like, hey, don't worry. As long as the emotion comes through and feels real, we're good. But for that to happen, the director has to build a space where the actress feels like she can be heard, and vice versa. The actress needs to feel comfortable and confident enough to actually come up to the director and communicate. Also, final little note, but directors fuck up too. Like, it is okay for you to mess up. That's why we have rehearsals. That's why I have several takes. It's fine. Fuck, on my latest short film, I filmed a scene outside on a busy street. There was cars, there was noise, it was cold. It was not the greatest filming environment by any means, and it was my fault. Like, I fucked up. I didn't plan that scene properly enough. A lot of other things happened, whatever. But point is, directors do make mistakes as well. Don't worry, it's okay. Obviously, this might change as the stakes get higher. I don't know. I'm not at that stage in my career yet, personally, but at least for me, it's okay to make mistakes. We learn and we adapt. So, yeah. At the end of the day, actors and directors are collaborators, and at least in my opinion, the best performances come when there is mutual trust, open communication, and a shared vision. The actor knows what the director wants, the director knows exactly what they want, and they're both agreed on where they want the movie to go. So don't be afraid to share your opinions, to make, interesting choices. Because most directors at the end of the day really appreciate an actor who's involved and engaged in the process. All right, that is it for me. If you like this video, please don't hesitate to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.